welcome back to my channel, girls. It's been so long since I have filmed a vlog, so obviously I have something going on today. That's why I'm filming. Otherwise, my life is just kind of the same every single day. We are going to see the corpse flower. It's at the Huntington Library, and this plant only blooms for 24 to 48 hours, and it smells like a rotting corpse. So unfortunately, it's already starting to close up, but hopefully we will be able to smell it before it completely closes. This plant it only like opens and blooms for 24 to 48 hours every 7 to 10 years, or it's I have to double check my facts. But it's only every few years, and it rarely happens. It's like not a once in a lifetime thing, but it's definitely something that's like doesn't happen every year, like every spring season or every summer, whatever. So this happens pretty rarely, and we got last minute tickets last night. We've been watching the live because the library put this camera, and it's like a live view of the flower and showing it bloom. And so last night my husband showed me that it had ended up blooming. And so we got last minute tickets, which I'm so glad we did, because this morning we checked. The 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and the 12 p.m. are all sold out. So luckily we're going to make it today, which I'm so happy about. I'm trying to see if I want to do bronzer. I just filmed my TikTok video. I might just do a little bit of bronzer. I don't want to do too much makeup. So I'm really excited. I'm not excited for the rotting smell, obviously, but I can't see anything, y'all. I need a mirror. My baby. I'm really excited to see it and smell it, honestly, even though I know it's gonna smell really bad. I want to know just how bad it actually smells. It is closing up already though, so I don't know how much of it we're going to be able to smell. There's also another one that's opening up right next to it. There's two side by side, and the other one has already started to open up and bloom. So maybe, just maybe, we might be able to smell that one, and we will see, you guys. You guys are obviously coming along with me, so I will give you all the details of how it is, how it smells, and I'm really excited to see it. It's such an interesting looking like flower. I don't know if it's a flower, it's a plant, whatever it is. It's so interesting. So I want to do some shimmer on my eye. I'm going to use this Christian Dior, I don't know, Fusion Mono. I think that's the name of it. My aunt gave this to me years ago. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the whole thing comes out of the pot. But I absolutely love iridescence on my eyes, especially since we're going to be outdoors. I just want to have some sparkle on my eye. Today's weather is so nice. Yesterday was really humid and just like gloomy. But today it's a lot more cooler, and it's still a little cloudy, but the clouds are starting to clear up. I want to catch up with you girls. I haven't posted in a while on my YouTube because I was taking a lovely break from social media. Like, when I tell you my screen time was 4 hours a day, which to some might seem like a lot, to some that's a little. Some people don't even know their screen time. So for me, I feel like lowering it down from 6 hours a day to 4 hours really just helped me in the best way possible. I didn't even know I needed help with that, you know. I just absolutely loved being off my phone. Genuinely, it was so lovely. And even now, I charge my phone away from the side of my bed. I try to not go on my phone first thing in the morning. Like, I will get up, I will use the restroom, I will brush my teeth, I will change my son's diaper. I will do everything possible except not reach for my phone first thing. Also, another thing is my son has been waking up so early that I don't want to be on my phone at like 7, 8 a.m. So that's another reason, like, I just really don't want to be on my phone that early and then all day just like constantly reach for my phone. So in the mornings when I possibly can, I'm just trying to stay off of my phone. And if this is a sign for you, I highly suggest you staying off your phone. And believe me, you can survive without it. If I can survive, you can survive. You know, like, we are just so dependent on our phones. And I thought of this random thought the other day where I had to use the restroom and I saw my phone on the counter. And I was like, let me grab my phone and go to the bathroom. And then I told myself, I was like, when is the last time I've been to the bathroom without my phone? And like without constantly being entertained. And so I left my phone. I didn't take it with me. I used the restroom, washed my hands, came out of the bathroom, and it was lovely. It just sounds like maybe stupid, honestly. When is the last time that a person has not used their phone every single second of the day? So just little things like that, cutting off your phone is the best piece of advice I could give to anybody, truly. Like, stay off your phone. It sounds simple until you realize, like, oh no, I want to actually use my phone. John. Until you realize, like, oh no, like, I need my phone for this, I need my phone for this. You don't need your phone for anything except for entertainment and phone calls. And I was telling my husband, I'm like, I want to get a landline again. I grew up with one and it was the best thing ever. John, my son's next to me in his little playpen playing. So I'm just like blindly doing my makeup. I don't know what it looks like. Hopefully not bad, because I'm gonna be out. It looks a lot better in person. On camera it looks a little harsh. It's not that harsh, I promise. So yeah, that's the little tangent I went on, but I really do mean it, you guys. Like, try to stay off your phones as much as you possibly can. Get out into the real world. Take a morning walk. Take your dogs out. Go for an evening stroll. Like, just go out and leave your phone at home. Get into books. Like, just do whatever you possibly can to stay off of your phone, because I feel like in this day and age, you just constantly see negativity and things that really upset you. And there's a lot of things that I look on social media that really upset me. And I can't do anything about changing it. So the one thing that I can control is what I'm watching. And if I'm not watching that stuff, I don't have to worry about it. Honestly, that's just how it is. So if you feel like the world seems overwhelming, scary, whatever it is, get off your phone. Just it's that simple. If you don't know what's going on and you're oblivious to it, how could you be anxious about it, you know? 전혀. I said, Mama. 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 So let me update you on my son. He is officially 6 months old. This month he actually turns 7 months. And I am a first-time mom if you're new here. I have a son. And I do not share my son online. So if you are new, I'll just catch you up really quick. I personally don't want to share my son online. I haven't shared his name. I haven't shared his face, not even his little hand, nothing. I've shared nothing of my son online, and I choose to keep it that way for a very, very long time. Parts of me that like wants to share these things, and you know, like, there's people who genuinely follow you and like feel like you're their online friend, and they want to see these things. They want to see like your son. They want to know about you. They want to know about everything. And it's just a scary world, you know? And like I said, if I can't control what's going on outside, I can sure as heck control what's going on in my life and in my family, you know? So the most you will probably know about my son is the noises that he makes. But aside from that, I'm not sharing anything. So yeah, he's turning 7 months, and I don't know how the time is passing by so fast. It's so bittersweet because on one hand, you're like, I want you to stay this little forever. And then on the other hand, you're like, this is so much fun. Like, you're discovering this, you're growing up, you're talking, you're babbling, you're blah, 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 etc. The best way I could describe it is it's bittersweet. Every time I do fox freckles, my husband is like, you did freckles. I was like, you literally have to always notice when I do freckles. Like, why are you so good at catching it? My son this month has started learning how to grunt and like get angry. And so all day he's just he like grunts and gets angry non-stop. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that reminds me, it might get really hot. I have to take this fan and a stroller fan because the weather's been just so weird. Like I said, yesterday was humid. Today is warm, but not as humid. John. My makeup is done. I don't know what time it is currently, but we have to be there at 12. So luckily I got my makeup out of the way. I think I'm just gonna wear some like comfy clothes, maybe jeans. I definitely know we're gonna be walking quite a lot, so slippers are out of the question. Probably just gonna wear, I don't know, something. I'm gonna wear something, but I'm gonna wear like my sneakers because last thing I need is, you know, like dirt getting in my toes and walking in sand with my flip-flops. So I'm not down for that. But okay, I've talked long enough. This is the makeup. And I'm just gonna go finish cleaning up around the house. I'm gonna make us some sandwiches to take with us. And yeah, I love you guys. I've missed you guys. And I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. And I'm so excited to go see that flower. So if you are not subscribed, please make sure you do subscribe and hang out, and let's get this vlog started. Okay, so I ended up wearing this blue dress. I wore this when I was pregnant. I'll insert a picture here. This dress was so perfect when I was pregnant. It was just the cutest thing ever. I honestly really miss my bump. But my husband and I stopped by Sprouts. We're gonna grab some snacks. So I made 2 sandwiches. Costco brought these blue cheese slices, which was pretty awesome. So we bought that. Turkey breast meat. And then, so that's what I put on the sandwich with some truffle mayonnaise and then bacon. And then also I cut up 2 Honeycrisp apples that my mom brought me. She knows Honeycrisp is my favorite apple. And then some peanut butter and some of the Annie's, like the cheddar puff chips things from Costco. So that's what I have in the lunch bag, but I told them to go in and hopefully grab us a drink, some other snacks we can eat there, because the line is really long, guys. We're looking at the live view and people are just taking their sweet time posing in front of the flower. So I just know it's gonna take forever to get in front of it. Now that I'm going to turn 31 this month, which is absolutely insane, I just really don't like the way makeup looks on my face. Like even this right now looks pretty natural to me, but nothing beats just my skin, you know, because this shade is very tan for me. I dragged it down to my neck. And I don't know, I just feel like I really like my face without makeup. And when I put it on, I feel ugly. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys understand me, then you get it. Like when you put makeup on, you feel less prettier. I feel prettier without makeup. Just my eyeliner and mascara is all I need, honestly. Sometimes a little bit of blush and just like chapstick. Perfect. That's all the makeup I need. All right, I'm just rambling. I don't even know how much of this I'm going to leave in the video. I haven't vlogged in so long, so now I'm just like vomiting everything out of my mouth. Okay, see you in a second.
Yeah, but they got like vampires.
Hi. Tu dis qu'est-ce que c'est?
Morning, isn't it interesting that people could value? I would use them because there's so much fun with 24 hours.
I'm not driving.
That's her with the umbrella.
Yeah, so just.
I don't smell anything anymore. Good morning, girls. I realized I didn't end up vlogging. Hang on. Okay, sorry. I don't know if my neighbors got a new dog or what, but Daisy's been barking at that dog for the past few days, so I don't know what's going on. But I did not update you girls after I went to see the corpse flowers. So first of all, I made a terrible hi Binksy. Hi Binksy. I made a terrible decision wearing a dress in the middle of summer with my arms, my chest, my legs, my feet, everything was exposed. And so I didn't realize the line was going to be hours long, and we got there at 1 p.m. and we didn't see the flower until like 4:30. So that entire time I was under the sun. I know you're gonna laugh at me, but I really did get a tan. And let me show you my back. I do have a little bit of like, I think it's temporary scarring from my pregnancy, the end of pregnancy, and especially postpartum. I got really bad back knee, so that's what the marks are. But let me just show you how gnarly my tan is, or I think it's a tan. Bless you, young. I don't know if it shows, I can't see my back, but if it doesn't show, I'll put a picture. My mom took it yesterday and it just looked so horrible. My husband left the water in the car and I was like, we should get the water. He's like, no, it's fine, we're not gonna need it, it won't be that long. Oh my god, it was hours long. Luckily that Huntington Park provided like water at their coffee shop area, so I just kept going and getting some cold water. And so we got water, but when we got there at 1, the line started. It was already really long when the line started. I would say it was probably like, when we got in the line at like 1 something. I don't know, I can't remember the exact times, but yeah, it was horrible. Luckily I brought an umbrella, I brought 2 fans, but that still wasn't enough. And I also brought snacks. I made us sandwiches. And so it was just so exhausting. You guys, sorry, let me close the window. You guys, the last time I've slept at 7:30, like I really can't tell you, maybe when I was freshly postpartum, but when I got home, I did an everything shower. And I like washed my hair when I got home, and I just took a full body shower because I sweat so much. I was under the sun for multiple hours and I was just so exhausted that I put my son to sleep at like 7:30 because he was tired too. Laid in bed, I'm like, let me just relax. Like, I don't think I'm gonna fall asleep. I fell asleep and did not wake up until 6 in the morning. My son was equally as exhausted, so he would wake up here and there and during the night, and I would just feed him. But aside from that, y'all, I have not been that exhausted in so long. Like, it was horrible. But let me tell you about the plan. So we got close to it and I couldn't smell anything. So once we finally went through the doors and we were at the first plant that was closed, but it was starting to open, that's what I smelled. So when I got close to it, it reeked. It smelled bad, but it smelled like rotten cabbage. It just smelled like moldy cabbage. Or I've never smelled moldy cabbage, but it just smelled like cooked cabbage that had gone bad. but it didn't smell like a rotting corpse. Again, that one was pretty closed. It still was not open. It was just like barely opening. So I can't imagine how bad that smell would be once it was fully bloomed and in its prime. And then we made it around to the next plant that was already open, but unfortunately it was already starting to close. So when it was already closing, there was no scent. Like, you could not smell anything off of that. And that big thing in the middle of it, I don't know what that is, but that was already starting to like become brown and wasn't as, it didn't look like before. So was it worth it? Yes and no. It was worth it because I got to see something that's really rare and that rarely happens. Was the line and the exhaustion, everything? Obviously no. That made me really tired. I'm still trying to like catch up with that. And so yeah, this morning I actually woke up at 5 a.m. I could not sleep for some reason, but I felt good. I was like, you know what, I don't think I want to go back to sleep. What should I do? And I was like, I could clean the house, but I clean the house every day. So I was like, the house is already pretty clean. Like, I really don't have to do much. I just have to mop the floors and vacuum a little. And so I was like, what should I do? And so I got my butt up at 5 a.m. and I put my workout clothes on. I got on the treadmill. I ran on the treadmill. I did like squats. I did so good. I feel so good. So right now I'm actually going to make myself some eggs, and I just thought I'd catch you guys up on how that event was. Did you fart? I love you. I love you, you happy baby. I love you. He's such a happy baby, you guys. And I've been around my nieces, my nephews, like, they were not like him. He is so happy. It's so infectious. I love him so much. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because this whole vlog is just me talking. But I've really missed you guys, and I don't know, I think chatty vlogs are fun. So yeah, I'm gonna make eggs. See you guys in a sec. Okay, this is the Airbnb that we're at. Hi, birthday girl. Hi, birthday girl.
She's not only birthday girl, your birthday.
Yeah, me too. Okay, and this is how it looks. The kids took off the cushions. They're playing Twister.
And then since Twister was too hard, we played Clue. The Clue was too
Yeah.
hard.
This is where my sister's sleeping. Also, keep in mind, this is the third day we're here. So my mom did an amazing job cleaning up. Thanks, Mom. And this is where my niece and nephew are sleeping.
I'm sleeping there.
Yeah, you do. And I did her makeup. Okay, and the bathroom. And then
That's
this,
master bedroom.
yeah, this is where me and my baby are sleeping along with my mom. And then this is the bathroom, bathtub.
And this is me.
Hi, Danny. And then this big old closet with all of our stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is the tour. And yeah, we just got back from the shops. We're absolutely exhausted. I will not be coming to Palm Springs during the summer ever again. It is way too hot. Right, Lonnie?
Yeah.
It's way too hot.
One step outside, you burn into pieces.
Yeah. Good morning, girls. It is August 10th, I think, and we are at Big Bear. We ended up buying a camper, and we literally the next day were like, we need to go on a trip somewhere. And we'd been wanting to come to Big Bear for a while now, and so we came and we camped overnight, and it's just been so nice. We went and got our favorite smoothie from Tea and Coffee Exchange, and we came on this lovely walk. There's a nice trail and it's just so beautiful. There's so many trees. It's just so relaxing here. But we are leaving today, and yeah, it's been so lovely.